morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome aboard the green and white and
Safari.
My name's Colin, and I'll be your pilot and guide on this next 8.5 mile journey. Half on water, half on land, and if we're lucky, half in the air. One third of our tour today will be about Native American legend. That next third will be about Wisconsin state fact. And that last 33%, well, I'd like to call that a little bit of food for thought. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, some green A below. What's your job to decide? Now, coming up on the left and right side of the dock, you'll see these hand-carved granite statues. These statues were once on top of the Chicago Board of Trade building before it was redecorated by a stick of dynamite. Now, Miss Helen Robb, she purchased these statues and she used them to decorate her home Dawn Manor. Now, if you can please keep Miss Helen Robb and Dawn Manor in the back of your mind, as we'll be talking about them later on our tour today. Sherry was built back in 1942 by the GM Corporation, located in Pontiac, Michigan. And it was used in World War II and in the Korean conflict. It stands 8 feet 2 inches wide, 9 feet tall, 31 feet long, and weighs in at a slim but slender 7.5 tons. It has 10 speeds forward, 2 in reverse, 4 and 6 wheel drive, and is powered by a 5.9 Cummins turbo diesel engine. It can reach speeds of up to 6 knots on water, 50 miles per hour on land, and just yesterday I had Sherry going 999 miles per hour, spraying off the edge of this cliff. Quite that fast. You happen to fall overboard though at any point in the tour, just make sure you grab the person sitting next to you, because I'm not required to just stop for one. To come across any wildlife later on in the tour, please be sure and point it out to me, and I'll try my best to slow down so you can get a better look at it. But if you don't happen to see any wildlife, well, I'll just hand the mic off to someone in the crowd.
Atracciones turísticas de mí. Cosas inimaginables, los recomiendo. Primo,
And I'm required to have you guys put on those red safety belts underneath their seats before we go down. We've been looking for those for the past 74 years as well. Still haven't found them. Descended down into beautiful Ferndale. Ferndale is home to many different types of ferns, including the red fern, the green fern, the blue fern, the black fern, the orange fern, the pink fern, the purple fern, the hemp fern, the saffron, the polka dot fern, the exploding fern. My personal favorite, we have our elusive invisible fern off to our left. On a hot summer day, you'll notice a slight drop in temperature down here in Ferndale. That is because of these trees overhead act as a canopy blocking out most of the sunlight, and these sandstone cliffs on either side of us trap in moisture to act as a natural air conditioner. On any given day down here in Ferndale, it can be 5 to 10 degrees cooler than the rest of the Wisconsin does.
Esto es por calle y por río.
It's a little bit smaller in person.
Esto entra por donde
Get
quiera.
a little bit bumpy as we enter the water today. So with one hand, I'd like for you to place it on the seat in front of you. With the other hand, hold on your
Esto sí es un todoterreno. No creemos en nadie. Se mandó para el agua.
Now I've just disengaged the wheels, so if you look off to either side of the duck, you'll see them slowly sinking away. We're now afloat the Wisconsin River. The Wisconsin River is one of the most powerful rivers in the world. It is spanned by 27 hydroelectric dams. It originates from the northern borders of Wisconsin and the upper peninsula of Michigan and Longview is here. It flows 430 miles diagonally across the state until it empties out into the Mississippi River by Prairie du Chien.
Aquí creo que se necesita un mes completo para ver todo bien.
We are coming up on our first rock formation on our tour today. And if you follow that left shoreline all the way out to that rock sticking out of there, well, that is called Pulpit Rock. A little bit of a story that goes behind Pulpit Rock. Back in the early 1800s, a preacher would come out here and he would give his sermon to all the Native Americans floating down the river in their birch bark canoes. But as you might have guessed, his sermon got old and all the natives started to fall asleep. So in order to spice things up a little bit, the preacher went into town and he found a ballroom player and a baby grand piano, and he put a bolt right out of Pulpit Rock. One Sunday morning, the preacher was giving his sermon, but the natives were still falling asleep. So he turned and he pointed into that ballroom player and told him to start playing, but Keats was asleep. The preacher was so irate that he started jumping up and down on Pulpit Rock, causing it to split in two. Then to top things off, he pushed that baby grand piano straight off the right side. You can still see where it sits today. The legs are propped up against the rock, and the keys are facing the heavens. side of us, you'll notice that these are the same sandstone cliffs that our rock formations were carved out of. Well, these cliffs are actually called sandstone. This rare type of sandstone can be found in 4 different places across the world. Potsdam, Germany, where it gets its name. Zurich, Switzerland, upstate New York. But its largest deposit is found on this 10.5-mile stretch of the Wisconsin River. Now, this sandstone is actually quite brittle. If I were to give you each piece of it, you would be able to crumble it up in your hand. It is also very soft and porous. Water can easily get inside of it, allowing for plants, trees, and other vegetation to grow up from it.
Es para que no se pase por allí en los botes, porque hay muchas rocas, no hay mucha profundidad. Árboles de pino. Que resisten las temperaturas extremas.
Now, if you look off to the right, you'll notice a little change in scenery. Well, that's actually where the breach of Lake Delton happened back in June 9th, 2008. Over a period of a few days, the Wisconsin Dells area received a record amount of rainfall, causing Lake Delton, which is just on the other side of the road, County A, to rise 51.5 inches. Now, with all this extra water, it needed a place to go. So it found the lake's weakest point, and it came straight over County A, bringing the road with it, along with the 4 lakeside homes. If you look off to the left over there, you can see just how high the Wisconsin River got that day, where the sand meets the grass and the trees up there. Now, it only took 2.5 hours for the entire 267-acre lake to drain, and it costed the Dells area roughly $7.6 million in damages. bit bumpy going to the creek, and ducks are known to get stuck from time to time. Swimming today happens to be the day. Well, I have devised a foolproof plan to get us out. Myself and all the men aboard will go to the back of the duck, where we will lower all the women and children into the freezing cold Wisconsin River. They can figure out a way to push us to safety. Hey, that sounds like a good idea? Oh, of course, I'm just kidding. The water's not really that cold. Now, Newman Dam was built back in 1927 to hold back the rushing waters of Dell Creek and to form artificial man-made Lake Delta. wind today? Fast or slow? Fast. Well, there might be a little bit of a mist that comes over the front of the duck. I mean, it's already raining though, so it might get us a little wet. And also there's a 30-foot tidal wave that comes over the back. So if you have anything on the ground, do make sure you pick it up, because if it washes up to the front, I could keep it and sell it on eBay. Never you want to hang on. But if you happen to get a little wet back there, just remember this. You're in an artificial man-made lake delta, which is filled with artificial water, which means you're not actually wet. Building with the brown siding and the dark green roof over there. It's the Wilderness Resort on the lake. And if you look down there to the right to where those purple stones are, that's actually where the breach happened. And if you can just imagine 4 homes for one sitting over there. Miss Helen Robb was world traveler, and on her several world tours, she collected many different paintings, pictures, and artifacts that she used to decorate the inside of the home. And the home was once valued at $1.5 million. I'd love to take you all inside the home and give you a better look at it, but I cannot for two reasons. One, the home is still privately owned for the Robb family. And two, well, as good as a duck driver I may think I am, I don't think I'd be able to fit this big clean machine through that front door. I'll do the next best thing though, and show you some pictures of the inside of the home later on in our tour today. Out with his bare hands. And for a second I thought to myself, wow, Dan is finally seeing things my way. And then he started beating me over the head with it. And I was like, Dan, stop, ouch, Dan, that hurts, stop. And he told me, Colin, do you want me to stop or just slow down? Roller coaster fans on board, because up next we have Roller Coaster Hill. Yeah, good look, you'll get into Wisconsin River. And if you follow that left shoreline all the way up to that end point up there, that's where we entered the river today at Echo Point. For the second reason, we are on top of Suicide Hill. So if you're scared like I am, just cover your eyes. You can see how Suicide Hill gets its name with that 50-foot drop off to the right. Well, here at the Ducks, we are all about your safety. So before the season started, we came out here and we installed that steel mesh barricade. Now you might be thinking, that's just chicken wire. No way it'll hold us back. But not to worry. Hank at the hardware store assured us if it can hold back a chicken, it can most certainly hold back a duck. And to the left we have Lake Oakdales, which was founded by Herman Breitenbach in 1943 for the sole purpose of breeding the Wisconsin state bird, the mosquito. Remember when I said earlier that this duck is 8 feet 2 inches wide? Well, at Redford Gorge's slimmest point, it is 8 feet 6 inches. And according to my calculations, that leaves us 4 inches of wiggle room. His name was Curious Orange. And you know, the chief had a daughter. I can't seem to remember her name at the moment, but man, was she ever drop dead gorgeous. Jokes just keep going downhill, don't they? Decided to replant these trees in the most natural way she thought humanly possible. Perfectly straight rows. This is where I'll actually come around and I'll collect those red round trip tickets you guys should have got back at the dock. What, they didn't give them to you? Well, if you don't have them, sorry, it's like a mile walk back from here. No, I'm just kidding. I'll show you all some pictures of the inside of that house we saw coming out of the Lake Dawn Manor, as well as a few other things. Now, in these books, Old Trails and DuckTales, it'll go over just about everything I covered on the tour today, as well as a few other things I wasn't able to get to on the short one out. And if you flip to pages 23 through 26, that's where you can see some pictures of the inside of that house, as well as the picture of the builder of it, Mr. Vanderpool, and a self-portrait of Miss Holly Rod. Where we hire our 7-year route mechanics, us duck drivers like to call our quack doctors. But like any good doctor, they can't save all their patients, so up ahead of us is our duck graveyard, laid a rusted pieces. On behalf of the original Wisconsin Ducks, I'd like to thank you all for coming out on my tour today. Please remain seated until I make my way to the back of the duck to let you all off. If you enjoyed my tour this morning, well, my name's Colin. And if you didn't like my tour, well, then my name is Marcus. Thank you all again for coming out today. Come back and see you again sometime and enjoy the rest of your afternoon in the Wisconsin Dells.